Hello and welcome to the Lundeen Abrams Advisors Market Update. So it is June 27th. We are nearing the end of the second quarter. The last time we've done a markets update was in February, early March. Times have changed. Things have shifted. We are still in a weakening global economy. In February, we were very focused on China, talking quite a bit about Asia and the global slowdown that was very much triggered by the slowdown in China. Now, June 27th, we've just experienced a historic vote in Britain for Britain to exit the European Union. So all eyes are on Europe, particularly Britain, and there is quite a bit of global uncertainty. And so today's markets update will focus very much on Europe and how it's affecting the global economy. Like I said, it's June 27th. Today is actually my birthday. So in the interest of possibly doing one or two takes is all, I scripted my remarks. So I'll just be reading some of my thoughts and opinions about where we are currently and what we see in store. So prior to the EU referendum vote last week that solidified Britain's plan to exit the European Union, we were already in a weak global economic environment in which economists were preparing for continued slow growth and hedging their bets on the likelihood of recession. Interest rates are collapsing throughout the world, and bond yields are compressing so much that the central banks of the world are running out of effective tools to keep global markets from further collapse. In the US, economically speaking, we continue to slowly plod along, and globally, we are the only country looking to possibly raise rates. So why is that? Well, one possibility could be that the Federal Reserve is actually just looking to reset the quiver. They've been so low for so long that possibly they want to raise rates only so that they have the option of lowering rates yet again should we fall into a recession. So there's even more uncertainty due to the somewhat surprising vote last week in favor of the Brexit. Markets were not prepared for it, and even the Prime Minister of Great Britain was caught off guard. We will likely continue to see a corresponding correction as this seismic shift plays out in Europe and beyond. As a strategist and asset manager for my clients, I want to be very open with my communication during this volatile time. Playing up the fear factor is easy enough to do, and the media provides plenty of fodder for skittish investors to worry about. The winds of change are certainly blowing, yes, and a flight to safety is a very natural response, which we are seeing worldwide. Prudent investing, however, should not be reactionary, but strategic and tactical. I frequently remind my clients that successful investors don't follow naturally instinctive approaches. When Chicken Little cries out that the sky is falling, we should not quickly follow along with such hysteria. If there is a global flight to safety, which there is, how can we find opportunities in these new trends? That, after all, is the superior investment approach. We stay invested, but mindfully so. I am very confident in the broad array of investment types and styles currently in play for my clients. Our portfolio managers have tools at their disposal to tactically move into opportunity and away from undue risk. The most important thing to remember in times like these is diversification is your best friend. This current environment of increasing volatility and political uncertainty will provide ample opportunity for tactical management to rise above the tide. So, thank you for your trust. And I want you to remember, although we are living in historic times, I encourage you to stay calm and maintain your courage as you invest through any of the aftershocks we may experience. Opportunities will most likely present themselves now, so it is important that we stay attentive. I will close with a quote from Warren Buffett as a reminder. He says, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy only when others are fearful. Thank you, and I appreciate your trust and your time, and I am off to the beach. Have a great summer.